these three things have in common? Well, they are facts about a certain old university. This old university's name is called Oxford. Oxford is a very prestigious college for the most big brain of people, and it's very old-timey and classical from like the buildings.
Hello, we're in Oxford, the place of the 40 colleges.
Yeah.
40 colleges. Oxford is just a university comprising 40 colleges. 40 colleges.
And then how old is it?
800 years.
800 years old? The first university in the English-speaking world? Yeah.
And it's the most famous too. And there's only 20,000 students. Only 20,000. Spread across 40 colleges.
God.
And there's
It's
a
like
lot
the
of
top of the heap
politicians.
good.
There's
Yeah.
so many politicians
Yeah.
that go into Oxford. Famous like Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, Margaret.
Yeah. Hi, Mommy. You're in Oxford, Mommy. We're in Oxford, yay! Are you going always going here? Are you going here? Of course,
Yeah.
If you go here, if you can get inside here, we'll move here.
Yeah. Mommy, will you move here?
Looks like any main street in a successful British town with familiar names like McDonald's, Starbucks,
Burger King.
but we're going to turn the corner and go back in history to see colleges that are hundreds of years old. To repeat, the university only has 20,000 students.
Wow.
And they're all divided up into these almost 40 colleges.
Oh.
So the smallest college I think has 250 students.
My
The
God.
largest college only 700. And the largest college is in front of us. That's down the hill there. It's called Christchurch.
Yeah.
Famous writer was a mathematician there in the 1800s, Lewis Carrol, and he based Alice on the younger daughter of the president of the college. It's closed now because it's Christmas time, but it's very popular now with young visitors, not because of Lewis Carroll, who taught there, but because of Harry Potter. Because J.K. Rowling based the dining hall at Hogwarts on the dining hall at Christchurch. We're going to go through the covered market, which is very old, and that will take us to the High Street and other colleges and the University Church, which we will go into and walk through if it's open. But on the Sunday it's often closed. Rabbit suspended behind you features in Lewis Carroll's story. Miss Alice goes to Wonderland by going down a rabbit hole. That's the rabbit. If you look at the signs as you come by either side, you see examples of the coat of arms of the city of Oxford. Remember, the name means something. The ox crossing the river without a bridge because the river isn't deep. That's the ford, Ox Ford. I understand.
That's the one.
Right, be me for a minute, okay?
Oh, okay.
You're David. You stay there and tell people to stay with you while I go and see if the church is open.
Okay.
This church, the university church, is older than the university. And they they taught classes in here before they set up the individual departments. You can take photographs inside but not flash. We're just going to walk through from one side to the other. In a Christian church, gentlemen take their hats off, but ladies keep their hats on. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the university church. In Europe, and we're in Europe, normally churches face east. That's east. Because they wanted to be facing Jerusalem, which is central to the Christian faith and the Jewish faith, and important in Islam as well. Now, is Jerusalem east of Oxford? I'm not trying to sell you something, I'm trying to get an answer. Why should I do all the work? Give me an answer. Is Jerusalem east of... Thank you for participating, but no. You're halfway right. It's southeast. Right? Jerusalem is southeast of Oxford. We're talking about, so it wasn't a bad guess, because we're talking about 800 years ago. They didn't have GPS, didn't have satellites. We thought the world was flat. And we thought the sun went around us. So it wasn't a bad guess. So that's why churches in Europe normally face east.
We were fortunate that our guide for the tour is a graduate of Oxford who knows the ins and outs of the college. There are many takeaways from the trip that I want to share with you. Uno, Oxford is like a city with open buildings, but instead of sky rises made of steel, we got buildings made of bricks. It isn't in one building, but it has 40 colleges spread all over the place. Now you might be asking why it's called Oxford, not the individual 40 colleges, but I don't know because I did not make it. My guess is like it's a union or something. Oxford put a lot of big brain peeps out there. You got like Bill Clinton and Stephen Hawking coming out of the same school. Now Oxford is leading the race to make the bad virus vaccine. You know what virus I'm talking about. Stress. It's very hard to get in Oxford. Only a small chunk of people would get in Oxford. You would have at least 1 bajillion IQ to get in. You would have to wish upon a star to get the shot, which I did because I saw a falling star when we got there. The same star I saw in Cambridge. That's a story for another time. Salutations everyone! If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. If you don't, that's preposterous. I used a big brain word. Now please let me in, Oxford. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is your host Obi, signing off.